I can swear, I can joke. I see what's on my mind. If I drink, if I smoke, I keep up with the guys, and you see me holding up my middle finger to the world, like your ribbons and your pearls.
Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel, C.Taylor-Marie. If you haven't already, go ahead and make sure you subscribe down below. Check out my other videos, like, comment. Let me know what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and things like that, you guys. Like I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be taking a break from the natural hair videos because I am trying to transition my natural hair back to how it was when I was just, it was working with me. It's not working with me lately, so yeah. But other than that, I'm going to be working on a lot of wigs, you guys. I am in the looks for a new hair vendor, so you're going to see me work with a lot of different companies just to find that perfect hair vendor. I'm working with those 613s, their natural colors, HD lace. I have so much coming up on this channel, you guys, so make sure, like I said, go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned for all that I have to show. Today is going to be all about this purple hair that I am just loving. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I created the color, how I styled it, how I applied it, and things like that, you guys. In my last video, I did go ahead and mention that I never used the 613 from Alipearl. Boom, this is the 613 from Alipearl. And just as well as I like their natural color just as well as I like their natural hair, the natural colored hair, I love their 613, you guys. It is lovely, it's still flawless, it's still bouncy, it's easy to work with. It took my color really well. It's clearly maintaining the curls as I'm sitting here curling through it. I mean, putting my hands through it and everything like that. So, like I said, I am in the search of a new hair vendor, so you're going to see me try a whole bunch of different companies. Alipearl is definitely one that I recommend for anybody out there. Their natural color comes wonderful, and then their 613 is just as good and wonderful. So, this is, once again, another closure, you guys. I am going to start showing you guys what the frontals look like. But yeah, this is a closure just because I never used the 613, so I wanted to see something small before I go something big. So yeah, this is their closure of a 613. This is their body wave, you guys. I'm going to talk more details about the hair as I get into the video. But yeah, go ahead and make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, and show you guys how I created this look. Alright you guys, so going ahead and getting into the colors, I'm going to go ahead and use Adore Lavender, Adore Soft Lavender, Adore Violet Gem, and then Kiss Colors Purple Passion. When it comes to the hair itself, I did go ahead and construct my wig off camera. Like I said, this is a closure that I got off of AliExpress. This is Alipearl 613 hair. It is their body wave. I have a 12-inch closure, a 14-inch bundle, 16-inch bundle, and 18-inch bundle. Like I said, you guys, I did go ahead and construct my wig off camera, but I will start posting later videos soon on how I construct my wigs. Once again, this is a closure. So getting into the colors itself, like I said, I used the Adore products and Kiss colors. For the first part that you see me applying right here, I went ahead and I mixed my soft lavender with my lavender, creating this bright purple, and I applied that to the roots down halfway for the first part, and I did this all over the head besides the closure. I went ahead and I dyed my closure a different way. So, and then for the first bottom layers, I'm going to go ahead and do that mixture of the soft lavender and lavender, like I said, from roots halfway down, and then I'm going to go in there with my violet and gem, and I'm going to apply that to the ends, creating this fuchsia look. I did go ahead and mix that with a little bit of the soft lavender, which brought it a little more pink. Like I mentioned, you guys, this is body wave hair, but I did go ahead and after I constructed the wig, I straightened the hair, not only to see how it looked and how it kept up, just because mainly I like to apply when I'm doing the brush method and coloring my hair, I like to apply it on straight hair rather than curly or body wave hair, just to make sure that I got all the strands completely, everything is coated in color, and there is no leftovers. There's not going to be any blonde hair after you go ahead and rinse it out. Alright you guys, so as we get to the top, front of the wig, you're going to start to see that I start to work in that passionate purple. So what I do is I go ahead with my lavender mix, my soft lavender and lavender mix together, and I do the same thing as applying it to my roots halfway down, and I'm just going to go in there with that passionate purple by Kiss Colors and just top the ends off, creating that dark deep purple you're going to see. And what I did with that is I didn't apply it all over. What I kind of did is layer it out. So I did most of the bottom layers with that violet gem at my ends, and then I kind of staggered in there with the Passionate Purple, and then I did a good chunk of layers with the Passionate Purple, and then I kind of went back to the Violet, just creating the dimension of purples all over the wig rather than just in the front. Alright, you guys, and I do want to go ahead and mention, I know I said I'll be posting Sundays and Wednesdays, but for some reason Sundays just doesn't work for me, mainly because I only can film really Sundays and Saturdays unless I come home after work and I stay up all night and film. So I really try to focus on filming on Sundays and Saturdays, but with filming Sundays and Saturdays, it really doesn't give me much time to edit my videos. So I'm going to try to probably post Wednesdays, definitely for sure Wednesdays, and I'm probably going to do Monday. I'm not sure exactly, you guys, but I do want to post like twice a week until I get into the rhythm of doing something. But yeah, I apologize for not posting this yesterday. It's just a lot trying to film and then have time to edit, and then the footage doesn't come out right, you have to like figure it out. So yeah, sorry about that. I will figure out exactly my days of posting, you guys, but I am for sure gonna post on Wednesdays. So I'm gonna pick another day out the week. Stay tuned for 2 videos, but for sure check it out on Wednesday, you guys.
I can swear, I can joke. I see what's on my mind. If I drink, if I smoke, I keep up with the guys, and you see me holding up my middle finger to the world. Like your ribbons and your pearls. Cause I'm not just a pretty girl, I'm more than just a picture. I'm a daughter and a sister.
Alright, so like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to do my closure a little different. So instead of doing the soft lavender and lavender mixture first, I'm actually going to go in with that purple passion, and I'm going to do that at my roots. So as you see, I'm going ahead and just putting that purple passion at the roots only before I go in with my next color to create an ombre look. One thing I do want to mention, as I mentioned in my video before, I'll go ahead and put the link below, on how you want to make sure you can dye your lace dye your hair without getting any color on the lace. So for me, when I'm using the brush method, it's all about making sure I get a firm brush. Like I said, I like to use ion brushes. I'll go ahead and put the link down below on which ones I use. But I like to use the ion brand brushes because they're really firm, and I really can make sure I'm getting dye only on the hair and every strand's getting coated, rather than it rather than it tossing any extra dye anywhere or getting all flimsy and there's dye that I don't want in places. So make sure you're doing a nice firm brush when you are doing the brush method on coloring, so that you do not stain your lace. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just apply that passion purple all over the roots before I go in with my next color, which is going to be the soft lavender and lavender. Also, when you are doing the brush method, another good trick to use is a rat tail comb. I don't know why I was going to say a rat tooth. A rat tail comb when you're doing it, so you can go in there and comb through the hair, getting all that excess dye that might be drippy or anything, getting all the excess dye nice and tight and on the hair. Make sure everything is applied softly, and just getting rid of that excess dye basically, you guys. So that's why I use a comb when I'm applying. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and apply my soft lavender and lavender in after I went ahead and put it all over the roots. Alright, so coming to the end, this is me just finishing up the closure before I go ahead and go in there with the lavender. Like I said, I'm just going to do the passionate purple on the top, and then I go in there with lavender. I do not know what happened to my footage of me rinsing the hair out and blow drying it and straightening it. But this is basically what it looks like after I rinsed it out, blow dried it, and straightened it. I did rinse it out with the ion color sealant to go ahead and lock in that color so it does not bleed as much. So going into the application process, I'm not going to go into so much detail on how I apply my closure, just because the video right before this one, I'll go ahead and put the link down below. I did show you guys detail on how I apply my closures. But I did go ahead and use the Got to Be Free spray just because I do not want this wig to last more than about 4 to 5 days before I take it off and do my natural hair routine. But getting into it, I'm just going to go ahead and line up my closure where I put the glue at, and then go ahead and melt that lace down using the blow dryer or anything else to get that nice clean seal, making it look more natural. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and hot comb my part out and all this other stuff you guys know, just to go ahead and make it look more natural. Like I said, if you want to see detail, go ahead and check out my video down below. But yeah, another side point, you guys, my nephew is going to show up pretty soon and do weird things. There he is. He is just, I love him. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and comb it out and style it, you guys. But this is basically the end result of this hair. I am loving it. Once again, this is Alipearl's hair, 613 body wave. First time using their 613. I love their natural color. But yeah, 613 is definitely doing it for me, you guys. So go ahead and make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys back for my next video.
I can swear, I can joke. I see what's on my mind. If I drink, if I smoke, I keep up with the guys, and you see me holding up my middle finger to the world. Like your ribbons and your pearls. Cause I'm not just a pretty girl, I'm more than just a picture.